Hello, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Mabel and this is ZoyaAffairsTV. Let me show you how I make this pot of delicious goodness, prawns coconut fried rice. Let's get started. First, I started by having this pretty basket which I have lots of vegetables and goodness in it. I have the bell peppers here. I have the red, the yellow and the green bell peppers, and I believe they have different flavors and sweetness. The red is different from the yellow and the yellow is also different from the green bell peppers. So I also have the carrots which I'll be using. You don't want to miss carrots out from your fried rice veggies. And right here I have the runner beans or the green beans, whichever you call it. I have the sweet corn as well, and I also have a can of sweet peas here, or green peas. It's either one of the two. And I'll be using onions as well. I have the purple onions and the white onions, and these onions, they have different flavors. The purple onion is more flavorful and the white onion is sweeter in texture and in taste, like the sugary sweetness. If I want to use anything that has to do with sweetness, like I want the soup or the meal to be as sweet as sugar, I'll use the white onions. And I also have the spring onion here. You don't want to miss that out. I use that for garnishing towards the end of the cooking. And I also have white pepper here for the heat, and I'll be using that to cook the rice. And my meal is not complete without peppers in it. I am a Nigerian lady and I love peppers a lot. And you can just use your own preference or you can just skip it out. And I am making coconut rice, so I have some coconut there and I will just start to prep everything in this basket. Today I am using basmati rice, and you can just choose to use any rice you have, but I want to use basmati rice for this recipe, so this is the brand I am using. And of course I am making coconut rice, coconut fried rice. I would need coconut oil for it to enhance the flavor of the coconut. And here is the prawns which I will be using. Now I will have everything all prepped. To begin, I started by adding some of the coconut oil into a pot, and once that heats up a bit, I'll go ahead to add in some onions. I am adding the white onion first. This is going to release a whole lot of sweetness into this rice, and I'll fry that until it softens a bit before I'll go ahead to add the washed rice, and I'll combine this together and toast or fry this rice until it starts to stick to the bottom of the pot. That is how you know that your rice is well fried. And this method of doing it this way is going to make the rice to come out single-handedly, so the rice is not going to go bad immediately. So after 5 minutes, I came back to check on it again, and this time I will combine it together, and look at that, the rice has changed in color. And so I will add the seasonings and salt. I added some salt. I will also go ahead to add some crayfish seasoning. I added the curry and the thyme and the white pepper, and I'll just combine everything together. I chose to use crayfish seasoning powder because I am cooking with prawns and coconut, and I felt like crayfish seasoning goes a long way with coconut or anything that have to do with coconut. So the rice is well fried now. I'll add in the coconut milk and just combine everything together. You want the liquid to be a little bit above the rice. When you are cooking with basmati rice, you don't allow the liquid to be equal to the rice. Next, I will start to add all the seasonings and spice together, which I will use to marinate the prawns, and I'll just combine everything together before adding it to the prawns and rub everything together so it can marinate, and the prawns does not take long to marinate at all. If today is your first time here, I want to specially welcome you and thank you for stopping by to click on this video to watch it. Please don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe to the channel for more recipes. And to all my returning subscribers, I am so glad you always come back to watch. Once that is done, I'll set it aside and check on the rice. This has been a couple of minutes, let's say 10 to 15 minutes, and the rice is done now. I'll just give everything a good stir and I'll cover it so the residual heat can finish up the cooking. And this was about 70% cooked. You don't want your rice to be overcooked when making fried rice. In a pan, I'll go ahead to add some of the coconut oil and allow it to heat up a bit before going in with the marinated prawns, and I'll be frying these for like 3 minutes on each side until it is all nice and golden brown. And this is because I like my prawns or the shrimps to be well cooked. I don't like half done shrimps or prawns, so I'll be cooking this on 3 minutes on each side until it is all nice and golden brown, just like this. And this looks so pretty and it is so flavorful. Now I'll take it out from the oil and set it aside because I'll be using this same oil to make or to fry my veggies. So I added in some of the oil and I will be going in with the carrot first because the carrot is the hardest of all the veggies, and I'll combine that together. And don't forget to always season your veggies as you stir fry because you don't want the veggies to be plain. You want every bit of the veggies and the rice to be delicious. After frying for about 2 minutes, I went ahead to add in some of the diced onions as well, and I'll combine that together before going in with the rest of the veggies. The runner beans, the sweet peas, the sweet corn, and I'll combine everything together, and I also season them because I want every bit of these veggies to be delicious. So now I'll go ahead to add in the bell peppers and I'll combine everything together. And this took me for like 5 minutes to fry everything together because once I take it off the heat, I'll just combine it with the rice and it is done. You don't want to overcook your veggies at all. So after stir frying everything for about 5 minutes, I take it off the heat and it's time for me to make or to combine the rice together with the veggies. Now I'll take that off the heat, and in a wider pan I added in some butter and I'll allow this to melt a bit before going in with more onions. You cannot be too much with onions when making fried rice, and that is because I love onions a lot. So I added in some grated ginger, grated garlic, and of course the grated peppers, and I added in the remaining seasoning, and I will just combine all this together. And it was so flavorful because the seasonings consist of everything I use in marinating the prawns. And once that has heat up a bit, you don't want to overcook the ginger and the garlic with the peppers because I want them to be still potent in the rice. Now I'll combine everything together just like this before I'll go ahead to add in the prawns, and I'll top it up with the spring onions and just combine everything together. If you are still watching this video and you haven't subscribed, please take a moment to click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. Click on the icon that says all notifications. This will enable you to get notified each time I upload a new video. And that is it. Our prawns coconut fried rice is ready, and this was so good and delicious. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.